Hello. Something different for today. We are in Romania. We are in Craiova. In Romania. I received a request from a viewer, Rob, to do a little flight from Craiova to Bucharest in Romania. And I thought, why not? Let's do it. And to make it a little more interesting, we are not in the Aerostar. We are in the Comanche. I used to fly the Comanche a lot before the Aerostar came on, but A2A has released a native 2024 version of the Comanche, which I've never flown. It's what we're having here. We have an external walk around, which I've already done. And we're going to fly this thing. There's a new button to help with autopilot. And I need to remember how to fly it. I do have a printed checklist, which I'm going to follow. Let's see if it's a brand new plane, though. I forgot to copy my data from the previous one. Oh well. Doesn't really matter. So remove the control lock. I haven't really bound the controllers other than the main ones that are automatically bound, so I'm gonna have to be clicking around the cockpit. So we've done the external views, the external inspection, remove the control lock, parking brake, where is it again? It is set. The button works, okay. Parking brake is set. Gear switch is down. Flaps are up. Everything else is off. So we turn on the rotating beacon to start. Fuel selectors, which are down here. We'll go for left tank, mixture full rich, throttle cracked, props full, carb heat is off. Yes, the Comanche has that. We turn on the master switch. And here it is. Actually, let me just check something in the... Sorry. Yeah. I'll turn off gyro drift. I don't want to deal with that right now. Okay. Master switch. That's the sound of the beacon. It's see? It's actually a mechanical beacon on the outside. Turn on the fuel pump. And we prime. I usually prime 4 times. Primer. Mags to both. Headphones, avionics, master on, AP on, radios on. Let me see our first. ATC going. Of course, I forgot.
beyond ATC connected.
Frequencies Craiova does not have an ATIS again, apparently. So tower is just tower, I guess, 129, 350, no, 530. Okay. 129, 530. Lights. Fuel pump too. I forgot. So bear with me for a little as I get this thing going. Let's get the flight plan. That's the Aerostar with a Comanche, and we're going to Pemok actually. Okay, oil pressure is okay, fuel is okay, temps are coming up. Yeah, let's talk to tower. Tower CCA 06 ready for IFR clearance. Oh, wait, yes. Got this little detail. Now, yes. Sorry about that. Okay. Tower CICA 06 ready for IFR clearance.
Charlie India Charlie Alpha 06 Craiova Tower, expect runway 26 Pemod 1 Delta departure, squawk 6260.
Expect runway 26 Pemod 1 Delta departure, squawk 6260 CICA 06.
Charlie India Charlie Alpha 06, read back correct. Call me back when ready for start or taxi.
Roger, CICA 06. Yeah, getting the name of the airplane right will be the main thingy. So departure. Pimo 1 Delta, runway 26. Is that what we have here? Yes. So this is basically we need to tune 10.2, distance 8, turn right. 335, intercept 290. No, I'm an idiot. I'm reading the wrong instructions. Okay. Climb on R264, distance 8, turn right, back to the VOR. Then radio 076, the VOR is 110.2. Center frequency to 118.175. So this is going to be a longer video, of course, because I need to. It's funny how you forget easily. Okay, we are more or less checked. Turn on landing lights. Don't need pitot, don't need anything. Tower CICA 06, taxi to runway 26.
Charlie India, Charlie Alpha 06, runway 26, taxi at pilot's discretion.
Taxi to runway 26 at pilot's discretion, CICA 06. Runway 26 is, of course, the other one. Needs the brakes. She's a great plane, and of course it's slower than the Aerostar. It's always been a lot of fun. It's very important checking if the brakes work, and they do. So turn right here. Oops. Aerostar. It's getting a little. You need to correct more too. Let's go a little bit slower. That's slow. Don't kill the engine. Yeah, please. Here we just follow to the end, right? Craiova is a default airport, but Bucharest should be a mod. It's been a long while since I flew. I actually did fly to Bucharest a long time ago. Before I had a decent computer too, so scenery. Of course, I don't know if there's been a world update for Eastern Europe, but slow down just a little bit. I mean, it's a brand new plane. I don't really expect any issues. I hope. Yeah, oh my god, this is it's weird how different it is from the Aerostar. I think it's going to be. Anyway, here we are. Run up. The selectors, yeah, actually the few is fine. We did a little. Get the engine going to 2000. Everything is on the green. Check the magnetos. Little drop. Little drop. Recycle the props. Trims up here. I need to remember that. Flaps don't need. Fuel selection is fine. Fuel pump on. Mixture for rich. Carb heat off. Pitot heat don't need. Strobe lights. Okay. Yeah, we're set. Tower CICA 06 at runway 26, ready for takeoff.
Charlie India, Charlie Alpha 06, Craiova Tower, wind 285 at 13, runway 26, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 26, CICA 06. Fair bit of wind, mostly headwind, but some little crosswind, so just need to watch out for that. I guess this wasn't the way I was supposed to come to the runway, but here I am. Okay, let's check. Let's get the heading bug, where we want to go. The VOR is 263. Less. And yeah, let's get this show on the road. Brakes. very nice, actually.
Charlie India, Charlie Alpha 06, contact Bucharest Center 118.175.
118.175 CICA 06. Center CICA 06, 2,000 feet.
Charlie India, Charlie Alpha 06, Bucharest Center. Identified, continue climb to flight level 050.
Climb to flight level 050, CICA 06.
Singapore 25 Heavy, contact Sophia Control 122.75.
Center on 122.75, Singapore 25 Heavy. Bye-bye.
I'm just hand flying for a bit. This looks great. Temps are fine. Climbing slowly. No need to rush. Yeah, this plane is amazing. Start turning back to the VOR soon. Well, climb a little bit more. We don't have flaps, right? Am I forgetting anything? Don't think I am. Guess I can turn P2 heat. In the mixture. Just a tiny bit.
Iran Air 711 Heavy, contact Belgrade Control 120.425. Have a good day.
Contact Belgrade Control 120.425, Iran Air 711 Heavy.
Now we're turning back to the VOR. I'm being lazy, I'm not even trimming, I'm just... very slowly. Just for fun. Descending a little bit, okay. There's Craiova. Looks really nice. Oh god, this game. It's just... center. This is the airport. We're going back towards it. So we're on the flight levels already? Back to the forgot to turn the thingy here. Then I'll go to 075, I believe. To keep going east towards Bucharest. Well, we can climb a little bit more. If I release the trim down a little. The trim is much faster than the Aerostar. This works as it should, really. The Aerostar is weird. 075 now. We're on top of the VOR, so we lose it momentarily. Then it's back. Still hand flying. But I'll turn the autopilot soon. Now I've released the yoke. Just going gently. Almost at 5,000. Oh, the trimming is so much better on this plane than the Aerostar. I wonder if I misconfigured the Aerostar. Here we go. Here we go. Internal. The autopilot. Altitude hold. And it's going to go to the magenta line. It's following heading mode. I could turn on this and have the autopilot behave much like the Aerostar does. On the clear, we don't need to go. A little less throttle. Definitely less RPM. And a little less mixture. Yeah, here we are. Flying towards Bucharest. We can switch to the Bucharest VOR, which is this. It's not far, so it's going to be a short flight. And we are heading towards Timok. So this is how the Comanche autopilot works. When it's in track mode, it does follow the magenta line, but it doesn't really turn. So for you to get it to turn, you need to... Oh, I mean, we're not going to turn, we're going to go straight anyway. Sorry about that. Next time that we actually turn, we will figure this out. This. The view isn't very good here, but okay. So we're stable, we're flying. This is not knots, by the way, this is miles per hour. So we're going at, this is knots, so because that takes the ground speed. Let me get external views of this beautiful little plane. It is just fantastic. Which river is that in front of us? Is that Oat? Sorry, I couldn't quite read it. Oat, the Oat River. Okay. So Bucharest isn't far. Again, 90 miles. We should be there soonish. I wish I knew more about Romania's history than I do. Of course, being Romania is the only Eastern European country with a Romance language, so whenever I see something written in Romanian, I find this weird mixture of this sounds familiar, but it doesn't at the same time, so anyway. And so there's always this weird feeling of kinship with the Romanian people. That's what languages do, I guess. And Bucharest, of course, is the capital and a very important city. As a city, as the nice bridges here. And that town over there is... Sorry, I keep getting distracted. Slatina. Okay, Slatina.
Bucharest Center, Air Serbia 96 Victor. Good day, flight level 250. Air Serbia 96 Victor, Bucharest Center identified.
Yeah, let me get the frequencies for Bucharest. 185, clearance I don't need.
Air Serbia 96 Victor, TOS 1 Echo, runway 08 left. Report ready for descent. TOS 1 Echo, runway 08 left. Ready for descent. Air Serbia 96 Victor. Air Serbia 96 Victor, descend to flight level 100. Descend to flight level 100, Air Serbia 96 Victor.
So the 80 says arrivals at runway 08 left, so okay. Let me just get Lima Romeo Oscar Papa here.
Bucharest Center, Lot 6 Juliet Foxtrot, flight level 320.
Lot 6 Juliet Foxtrot, Bucharest Center, radar contact.
5 for the 80s, we'll get it soon.
Tarom 804 Hotel, Bucharest Center, expect Denak 3 Echo, runway 08 left. Expect Denak 3 Echo, runway 08 left, Tarom 804 Hotel.
So Bucharest, as a modern city, was founded actually by Vlad the Impaler, the famous, usually the only medieval king of Wallachia, that people know, and it quickly became an important city and in the 19th century as Romania. Romania went through a lot between Austria-Hungary and the Ottomans, and then as an independent kingdom from the 19th century, then both world wars, they were actually allied with the Nazis in World War II for a while, until 1944, when there was a coup, I believe, and then of course Socialist Republic in the Warsaw Pact, and a terrible dictatorship by Nicolae Ceausescu. So yeah, lots of things, but apparently these days it's a very beautiful city. I might get landmarks when we are approach. Hopefully we can see something. The weather is fine. No risk of icing or carb ice, I believe. Not enough humidity in the air. We're not flying through clouds. And again, the Comanche does have to worry about carb ice. And the telltale sign is if the plane is completely cruise configured, as it is, if the manifold pressure starts to drop for no reason, you can almost certainly bet it's carburetor ice. So then you just pull this off and keep this fully on as long as you need. Lots of farms and villages, nice countryside, quite flat. We're going to turn left soon, I don't know. So I've already set the heading mode, the heading bug for the new heading. What we do is we turn this to heading mode. And once the heading is correct, turn this back to track mode. That's basically it. The Comanche has no vertical guidance at all though, which means that when we land, even if it's an ILS or an RNAV, we have to do the descent by ourselves.
Tarom 60 for Victor, Bucharest Center, expect TOS 1 Echo, runway 08 left.
Expect TOS 1 Echo, runway 08 left, Tarom 60 for Victor.
So Tossi is where we're going, so we'll have competition. The clouds seem a little bit lower. Actually, yeah, let's get the 80s. If it works. Oh, of course. Wait, what? Why is it not working? Do I need to? what's the detail here? Just volume. Did I get the right date? Is this correct? Oh, it's 500. No, I mean, it is. 118, 500. It is. Let's... I forgot how to do this.
Ryanair 70 Zulu Delta, Bucharest Center identified. Climb to flight level 350.
Oh, it did work now.
Climb to flight level 350, Ryanair 70 Zulu Delta.
Just took a while. Let's see.
Bucharest Air France 189, passing flight level 1515, flight level 180. Bucharest Center.
Charlie India, Charlie Alpha 06, Bucharest Center, expect taxi 1 Echo, runway 08 left.
Bucharest Center. Air France 1889, passing flight level 1534, flight level.
Oh, it's going for...
Charlie India, Charlie Alpha 06, Bucharest Center, expect Osby 1 Echo, runway 08 left.
Expect TOS V1 Echo, runway 08 left, CICA 06. So I guess that was a bug in...
Air Serbia 96 Victor, descend to flight level 050.
Descend to flight level 050, Air Serbia 96 Victor.
Air France 1889, Bucharest Center identified. Climb to flight level 360.
TOS V1 Echo.
Climb to flight level 360, Air France 1889.
Takes us towards the airport, straight towards the airport, okay. This is... I think this is conflicting with another...
Air Serbia 96 Victor, contact Bucharest Director 127.155.
Contact Bucharest Director 127.155, Air Serbia 96 Victor.
Anyway, it's India and QNH is 1021, which is the most important part. Okay. Back on track. And yeah. So we should be getting Bucharest is over here and we'll be so yeah, this has been fun, hasn't it? Okay. Alright. Thankfully, the Comanche flies like... Why is right click not working for me to change views? Anyway. nice flight. I'm actually glad I took the request.
Tarom 60 for Victor, Tosby 1 Echo, runway 08 left. Report ready for descent.
Tosby 1 Echo, runway 08 left, ready for descent. Tarom 60 for Victor.
Tarom 60 for Victor, descend to flight level 100.
Descend to flight level 100, Tarom 60 for Victor.
So I'm going to turn right a fair bit. And we need to be at... They don't say the altitude. Going to Dexud and then Delos, I guess. And I believe 127. Was that what it said? No, not yet. 27, 155. What happened to the mouse? I can't use it to turn the screen anymore.
Speedbird 886 Quebec, Bucharest Center, expect Tosby 1 Echo, runway 08 left.
Expect Tosby 1 Echo, runway 08 left. Speedbird 886 Quebec.
So yeah, we're gonna have traffic.
Speedbird 886 Quebec, Tosby 1 Echo, runway 08 left. Report ready for descent.
Tosby 1 Echo, runway 08 left. Ready for descent. Speedbird 886 Quebec.
Speedbird 886 Quebec, descend to flight level 100.
Descend to flight level 100. Speedbird 886 Quebec.
Bucharest Center, not for Lima Echo, climbing flight level 159 for flight level 170.
Lot for Lima Echo, Bucharest Center, identified, climb to flight level 340.
Climb to flight level 340, not for Lima Echo.
It's back. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, better. So we'll soon turn right. Those mountains over there are the... Which are they again? Yeah, I don't know which mountains they are, but the Carpathians. Sorry, my Eastern Europe geography is failing me. So we'll turn right soon. And then we'll start worrying about all the traffic that they're tossing our way. We should be told to descend soon.
Tarom 60 for Victor, descend to flight level 050.
Descend to flight level 050, Tarom 60 for Victor.
7-ish, more or less. see if they call.
Tarom 70 for Papa, contact Bucharest Director 127.155.
Yeah, that's the frequency.
Contact Bucharest Director 127.155, Tarom 70 for Papa.
Bucharest Center with Malta 309. Good afternoon. Out of flight level 146 for flight level 170 direct Abogu.
With Malta 309 Bucharest Center, good afternoon. Identified, climb to flight level 340.
Climb to flight level 340 with Malta 309.
Charlie India, Charlie Alpha 06, approaching our top of descent, ready for lower.
Charlie India, Charlie Alpha 06, Tosby 1 Echo, runway 08 left, descend to 2,500 feet, QNH 1021.
Runway 08 left, descend to 2,500 feet, QNH 1021, CIC 06.
Charlie India, Charlie Alpha 06, contact Bucharest Director 127.155.
127.155, CIC 06.
Tarom 80.
Bucharest Director CIC 06. Flight level 050.
Charlie India, Charlie Alpha 06, Bucharest Director QNH 1021, expect ILS runway 08 left.
QNH 1021, expect ILS runway 08 left, CIC 06.
Negative QNH 1021.
QNH 1021, CIC 06.
Bucharest Director, Tarom 804 Hotel, flight level 0908 with information Juliet.
Tarom 804 Hotel Bucharest Director, good afternoon, QNH 1021, expect the ILS runway 08 left.
QNH 1021, expect the ILS runway 08 left. Tarom 804 Hotel.
Okay, we have the ILS figured out, and we're basically going to fly more or less straight from the final waypoint and descend. The next waypoint is Delos 077. This is 7. And yeah, here we are approaching Bucharest. The airport is to the north of the city actually, so let me check altitude, 3000. Fixtures can go to full. And again, no vertical guidance at all, so once we are at the final point, which is Dillas, we'll do everything manually. That's where the trouble starts. What's the gear down speed again?
Tarom 70 for Papa, 5 miles from Dillas. Turn left heading 155, maintain 2,500 feet until established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS runway 08 left.
Turn left, heading 155, 2,500 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 08 left, Tarom 70 for Papa.
Tarom 80 for Hotel, descend to 2,500 feet, QNH 1021.
Traffic.
Descend to 2,500 feet. QNH 1021. Tarom 80 for Hotel.
Air Serbia 96 Victor, descend to 2,500 feet, QNH 1021.
Descend to 2,500 feet. QNH 1021. Air Serbia 96 Victor.
Tarom 70 for Papa, contact Auto Penny Tower 118, decimal 805.
Contact Tower 118.805, Tarom 70 for Papa. Bye-bye. Bucharest Director, Tarom 60 for Victor. Good afternoon. Flight level 085 with the numbers.
Tarom 60 for Victor, Bucharest Director, QNH 1021. Expect the ILS runway 08 left.
QNH 1021, expect the ILS runway 08 left, Tarom 60 for Victor.
Yep, this is very busy. Been a long while since I had a flight this busy too.
Charlie India, Charlie Alpha 06, 10 miles from Dallas, turn left, heading 080, maintain 2,500 feet until established, cleared ILS runway 08 left.
Turn left, heading 080, maintain 2,500 feet until established, clear ILS runway 08 left, CICA 06.
Tarom 60 for Victor, descend to 2,500 feet, QNH 1021.
Descend to 2,500 feet, QNH 1021, Tarom 60 for Victor.
Again, we don't have an approach mode or anything. Bucharest is cloudy. Is this smog again? Oh god, I don't know anymore. So we don't go straight to the VOR. The VOR is somewhere else, so it doesn't really guide us. Director CICA 06 established on final.
Charlie India, Charlie Alpha 06, affirmative.
Bucharest Director. Speedbird 886 Quebec. Flight level 101 with the numbers.
Tarom 80 for Hotel, 4 miles from Dillas. Turn left heading 150. Maintain 2,500 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 08 left.
Turn left. Heading 150. 2,500 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 08 left. Tarom 80 for Hotel.
Speedbird 886 Quebec Bucharest Director, good afternoon. QNH 1021, expect the ILS runway 08 left.
QNH 1021, expect the ILS runway 08 left. Speedbird 886 Quebec.
Air Serbia 96 Victor, 9 miles from Dilas, turn left, heading 090, maintain 2,500 feet until established on the final approach course, cleared ILS runway 08 left.
Turn left, heading 090, 2,500 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 08 left, Air Serbia 96 Victor.
Tarom 80 for hotel, contact Autopenny Tower 118.805.
Contact Tower 118.805. Tarom 80 for hotel.
So that's the guy in front of us, which we can't see, even though we should be able to. Trying to figure out how to slow this down. I'll turn. Give another notch of flaps. Once we are at Dilas, we need to start descending.
Tarom 60 for Victor, 10 miles from Dilas, turn left, heading 090, maintain 2,500 feet until established, cleared ILS runway 08 left.
Turn left, heading 090, 2,500 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 08 left, Tarom 60 for Victor.
Charlie India, Charlie Alpha 06, contact Autopenny Tower 118.805, bye-bye.
118.805 CICA 06. Tower CICA on 06 on final, runway 08 left.
Tarom 70 for Papa, monitor ground 121.855.
Ground 121.855, Tarom 70 for Papa.
We descend on the next.
Charlie India, Charlie Alpha 06, Autopenny Tower, wind 085 at 9, runway 08 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 08 left, CICA 06.
Tarom 80 for hotel, wind 085 at 9, runway 08 left, clear to land.
What? No.
Runway 08 left, clear to land. Tarom 80 for hotel.
To be overtaken by an airliner, I guess. Was she? Takes a little while. Okay, now see the runway. Anyway.
Otopini Tower, Air Serbia 96 Victor, ILS runway 08 left.
Air Serbia 96 Victor, Otopini Tower, continue.
Roger, Air Serbia 96 Victor.
Going a little too fast. A bit of course too.
Tarom 80 for hotel, exit next available taxiway.
Exit next available taxiway. Tarom 80 for hotel.
Okay, now speed is fine. Still descending faster than I should have been. Let's correct that.
Tarom 80 for hotel. Monitor ground 121.855.
Ground 121.855. Tarom 80 for hotel. Have a good afternoon.
And yeah, the Comanche is much more finicky than the Aerostar. The Aerostar, you just point it down and it goes. Here.
Otopini Tower, Tarom 60 for Victor, ILS runway 08 left.
Tarom 60 for Victor, Otopini Tower, continue.
Roger, Tarom 60 for Victor.
Now we're going too high. Yeah, there's the runway in front of us. To practice this bird a little more. There is a payware version of the Bucharesti airport, but there's also a new freeware one that's still being updated at flightsim.to, which is what I'm using here. There's snow around. High. Full flaps. Likes to float. Touchdown. Look how it floats, the Aerostar. Why are these turned on? That's weird.
Charlie India, Charlie Alpha 06, exit next available taxiway.
Exit next taxiway, CIC 06. This is not supposed to be on. Anyway. That's very weird. Okay. Mixtures. Fuel pump. Is this a taxiway? I don't know. It's not a taxiway. Next one to the right. No, no, no. Take off. Flaps up. Here we are at Bucharest. We didn't see much of the city, but we did get this nice snowy ground. And we did test the Comanche. It went well, other than this weird thing here. I swear I didn't turn it on. Anyway, I did get some bugs with views and whatnot, so I pressed the middle mouse button and it went a little berserk for a while. Okay, so here we are.
Air Serbia 96, Victor, go around. Fly runway centerline, maintain 2,500 feet.
For Air Serbia.
On the go. Fly runway centerline, maintain 2,500 feet. Air Serbia 96 Victor.
Air Serbia 96 Victor, contact Bucharest Director 127.155. Talk to you in a minute.
Contact Bucharest Director 127.155. Air Serbia 96 Victor.
Charlie India, Charlie Alpha 06, contact ground 121.855, bye-bye.
121.855 CICA 06. Ground CICA 06, taxi to assigned ramp, please.
Charlie India, Charlie Alpha 06, ramp 303, taxi via Victor, Quebec, Papa Tango.
Taxi to ramp 303 via Victor, Quebec, Papa Tango, CICA 06. Here at Quebec. This time I'm doing the full taxi thingy. Hold on, let me get rid of this. This should be flight interface? No. Accessibility? Oh, wait, where? Assistance. Taxi ribbon. I don't know why. Maybe I pressed a button that turned it on. Okay. Sorry about that. Because I want to see the mod and it should be fine. So we are Quebec, right? Follow it around until we see Papa. That's nice. Pretty cold, almost zero. Colder than Craiova. Have I forgotten anything? Just need to put trim to neutral. Which I guess it isn't.
Tarom 604 Victor, ramp 119 Kilo, taxi via Victor, Quebec, Papa Charlie, Echo, Bravo, Juliet, Kilo.
This is Papa.
Ramp 119 Kilo via Victor, Quebec, Papa Charlie, Echo, Bravo, Juliet, Kilo, Tarom 60 for Victor.
Next one is Tango right now. Nice. Yes, the Aerostar.
Tarom 644 uniform, ramp 120 kilo, taxi via Victor, Quebec, Papa Charlie, Echo, Bravo, Juliet, kilo.
Ramp 120 kilo via Victor, Quebec, Papa, Charlie, Echo, Bravo, Juliet, kilo, Tarom 644 uniform.
So we're not at the main terminal in Bucharest, unfortunately, so you won't see the mod. I'm just giving some external views of the city. The other planes that landed were that way. So. Anyway, let's turn this plane off. Brakes, turn off radios. Transponder, turn off autopilot and avionics, turn off beyond ATC, turn off pitot heat and all the lights. I didn't switch fuel tanks at all, but I guess that's fine. Engine. Magnetos. Fuel tanks. I was forgetting something. I think that's it. I think we're good. Open the door. And let's see if I forgot anything. Magnetos are off. Yeah, I think that's fine. Root chocks die down. Pitot cover. Control lock. And that's it. We are at Bucharest. Thank you for the request, Rob. I hope you enjoyed this flight. I know it was a bit different. Next time we should go back to Pakistan and the Aerostar. But again, thank you for watching. I'll see you then.